Hi everyone, it's Stephanie with Lumeria's Star. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are just going to jump right into things. This is going to be my recent deck, book, and witchy roundup. So I'm just going to kind of share with you some things that have come to me, whether they were gifted or, here for review. But I have quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to start with books first because there's only a few of them. I have quite a bit of decks that I wanted to share. I'm not going to do full walkthroughs of all of those because that's going to be, that video would be way too long. So what I'm going to do is kind of like preview the decks for you all, and then let me know in the comments below if you want a full walkthrough of a certain deck, and then I can do that. So we're going to do books, we're going to do decks, and then a lot of you might know, and if you don't know, I've been doing a no-buy year this year. I have already broken it with 2 decks, and I'm totally cool with that. They were treats for my birthday. But basically, I've been overall doing a really, really low-buy year and just appreciating what I have and enjoying what I already have. And that's kind of like rolled over to other areas of my life. Another thing I really love is like skincare products, like that kind of stuff, witchy products, and I've been having a lot of fun not buying and also using up what I have. So at the end of this video, I will also have some like witchy products like empties. So if that's not your thing, I'm leaving it to the end. You can kind of like stop the video there if you're not interested. If you are interested to see like what witchy products I'm using and like what I've used up, you can keep watching. So that's kind of the disclaimer. Also, nails. Yeah, I know. I only have one nail left. I've been slowly picking off my gel polish. Do not recommend that. It's terrible for your nails, but I did it. And that's the state of them right now until I can go get them done again. So you're just going to have to deal. Anyway, let's jump into things. Okay. So the first thing that I got sent as an early review is so exciting. Is the Seasons of the Witch Sowin journal. So this is by Lorraine Anderson. This is meant to be used with the Seasons of the Witch Sowin Oracle, which many of you know and love in the tarot community. It's literally one of my favorite oracle decks. So I just kind of wanted to briefly share a little bit about the journal. It still has all the beautiful artwork. It is not the answer that enlightens, but the question. So we've got a little welcome. And it basically looks like each page has journal prompts. And I think it's for each card. So All Hallows Eve. Do not be afraid of your inner power, Sacred One. Call it forth. Imagine what it would feel like if you did not limit the raw force within you. Describe this feeling here. So we have some journal pages. And that's basically the whole book, is these lovely, lovely journal prompts based off of the cards. So technically you could use this if you don't own the deck already, but you could. We also have a little ribbon bookmark here if you can see that. One cool way to use this, I think, is if you already own the deck, you could pull a card in the morning and that would correspond to the journal prompt you do for that day. So I think that's really cool. I love how the artwork is nice and big. I'm such a fan of Giada Rose's artwork. It's so like spooky and magical. So yeah, that's pretty much the journal. We've got all of the beautiful illustrations and tons of writing space. So I'm really excited to start this in October. Yeah. So this is, just to let you know, this is $19.95 US dollars, and I'll just read the back for you all. Expand upon the magic found within the best-selling Seasons of the Witch Sowin Oracle. This journal is a sacred and treasured space dedicated to setting your soul free and recording profound spiritual shifts. Like a loving ancestor or spirit guide, these pages are here to hold your secrets, protect your fears, and share in your success. 50 journal prompts expand upon the energies from the original and beloved oracle and are designed to bring awareness to the deep guidance awaiting within your intuition. Journal freely or use the open space to let your creativity unfurl. So this is just so lovely. The cover is so beautiful, and I'm so excited to get into this come October 1st. So stay tuned. I'll probably be sharing some of that on my Instagram. So really excited about that. The next book I wanted to share, also super excited about. This is the Guided Astrology Workbook. This is a step-by-step guide written by Stephanie Capone, who you know I love dearly. She is the creator of the Moon Void Tarot, and she also has the Guided Tarot book as well. So she actually sent me this book, which is so sweet. And I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited about it. So I know very basic astrology, and I haven't studied it enough to really go deeply. Like, I know my birth chart, I know my big three, things like that. But the way this book is set up, because I have kind of like looked through it already, I love that it's a workbook. So you can literally fill in your information and reflect on it. And she goes through things step by step. So you learn all the houses. You put in your birth chart, which is awesome. And then there's all these reflection questions per house about you. So like, for example, third house, how did you experience school and learning when you were young? Eighth house, how have you transformed throughout your life? Like, I think this is such a great way to really understand what these things mean. So we go through each zodiac sign, and you can kind of like fill this out, kind of almost like as a worksheet to get to know each sign, which again is helpful for me because I kind of only know like my sign, which is maybe a Leo thing to say, but I'm not like super well versed in what all the signs mean, their personality traits, their strengths, weaknesses, things like that. So like, I want to work my way through this book. Like, I'm actually going to use it as a workbook. And then, so this is where you learn, like, you fill in the information about your sun sign. So for me, that would be Leo, and I would fill in that information. And then we go into our moon sign, which is great. So for example, my moon sign's in Gemini, so I could read about that, but I can also read about like my friends, my family, like other people's signs. So we go through all the moon signs. And then again, you fill out this information about your moon sign. Like, you're going to learn like what that means for you and reflect upon that. So I think that's great. There's this reflection question here. We go into the ascendant signs or our rising sign. So that for me is Sagittarius. So I would flip to Sagittarius ascendant. I can read more about that. And then again, fill that out, what that means, be able to reflect upon that and take notes. So I'm really loving that. And then we go through all the other planets. And this is where I kind of get like lost in the weeds. Like, I don't really know what the other planets mean per se. So I'm really excited. This has been on my list to dive deeper with. I just haven't done it yet. So I believe, like, for example, I believe my Mercury is in Cancer, I want to say. So there's, you know, some information there. And again, you fill this out for each of your signs, like what each planet's sign is in your birth chart. So it's just such a great way to really go step by step for your birth chart. So like, my Venus is in Virgo, so I would read about that here, which is kind of a tough placement. I would reflect and fill that out. So we have that for all of the planets, which is amazing, all the way up to Neptune. Do we still do Pluto? Yep, we still do Pluto. I don't know what my Pluto's in, honestly. This is very, very much a workbook-esque style, so we would do a little matching game. Like, again, I don't necessarily know all the planetary symbols, so that's cool that I could do that. Learning about the aspects, this is where astrology really loses me, so I am really excited to learn about that. I don't know what sextiles are or trines are. Square, opposition, no idea. So like really excited to actually learn what that means. And again, there's sections how to work with that within your personal birth chart. So this is just so fun. I feel like this is something I'm going to dig deeper into either in the fall or winter when I'm indoors more and I'm kind of like going deeper into studies. Like I feel like summer, I've been out and about, and as much as I'm like, oh, I want to do this, like I'm not doing it right now. So I think this is more of like a darker half of the year deep dive for me. We have information about asteroids, patterns, like I'm just really excited. And I think retrogrades too. I have Venus retrograde in my birth chart, which we're in right now actually. So this, I just love the way she set this book up. And also, I didn't notice this last time I looked through this. The appendix, we have sample charts of, I guess, either like famous people. So we have Beyonce, we have Frida Kahlo, we have Nelson Mandela, Prince. This is cool. Okay, and then doing your birth chart like in detail, more notes, and then we've got like a glossary. So this is like literally a very easy, comprehensive guidebook, workbook. So I'm really excited for this. So if you haven't picked this one up yet and you're interested in like learning like astrology basics in a way that makes sense, definitely check this one out. I will be going through this, like I said, probably like fall or winter of this year. So stay tuned for that. Also, sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but her and the neighbor dog have been kind of taunting each other. Anyway, so another thing I wanted to share is the 2024 Tarot Planner. This is by Ritual Planner. Some of you have probably seen I'm working with the current Tarot Planner right now, and I'm loving it. So this comes, let me move some of this out of the way. One of my favorite things is it comes with stickers. So you can actually like, well, I'll show you. You're going to use the stickers in where you put your readings. So it shows you kind of like how to use the journal. We've got our calendar, our moon phases over here. We've got sample 3-card spreads, questions to ask your cards. We also have this really great cheat sheet for the minor arcana as well as the majors. And then we also have an astrological reference guide, which is awesome. Doing your personal birth chart. And then let's get into the meat of it. So this you could do, I guess I'm not in frame here, you could do a year ahead spread, and you're going to put all of your information here. So that's something I would probably do like either last week of December or first week of January. And then we get into January. And we've got our full calendar right here with all the moon phases. And then, oh, we have like a little like monthly reflection here. Feeling inspired by, looking forward to, goals for this month. We also have a habit tracker down here. And then we have a month ahead spread for each month. So love, money, work, health, spirit. You can fill those out, which is super cool. And then we just go into each single day. So you have space every single day for a 3-card pull. You also have a 1-card weekly pull, and you can literally either use the stickers and write that out, or this, I'm really excited about this. I've already been using the stickers and I'm still very excited about them, but this one came with tarot stamps. So basically you like add whatever stamper you want in here. So we have the majors right here. And then we have the suits. So let's say it was 2 of cups, I would just put cups and then I'd probably write in the number 2. So like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to use this. This just makes like my daily readings just a little more fun, a little more playful. So you can see we have that for every single month. So we have March, April, We also have spreads for new moons and full moons. We're in June. Let's see if there's anything else in the back. I'm just really pumped to use this because I'm loving the one I'm using right now, and this one is like dated. We have spreads for new moons and full moons. And then in the back, we just have some like gridded paper for like notes or whatever. So I am just super, super excited to use this come January of 2024. I'm still working through my current planner, and I probably shared that a lot on my Instagram because I am loving it so much. So this is by Ritual Planner. I can link all these things down below too. So that is something I'm very excited about. Okay, so now let's get into some decks. I have quite a bit to share, so these aren't going to be like full walkthroughs. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 9 decks. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to share some of these decks, and none of these will be full walkthroughs. If you would like a full walkthrough, leave comments down below, and I will do the ones that you all want to see. I'm not going to do walkthroughs of decks that like you're not interested in, or you've seen, walkthroughs somewhere else, because not all of these are new. Well, that's a lie. Actually, a lot of these are pretty new. 2 of them aren't, and I'll start with those first. Okay, so these 2 were sent to me graciously. They were gifted to me by Kara Simmons over at Joyful Resonance, and it came with these cute little stickers. So I think a lot of you are familiar with these decks. So Song of the Grandmothers is by Kara Simmons, and then it's illustrated by Mari in the Sky, who is the creator of the Gentle Tarot, which we all know and love. And then we also have the Prairie Majestic Oracle. This is by Kara Simmons. This is illustrated by Amy Putney Koning. This has recently been picked up for mass market. So let's just like take a brief look through of this. I'm not familiar with these, so I'm going to read the backs. So explore your sovereign nature. Each animal, plant, and element on the prairie has a vital role in the harmonious whole, just as you have your unique part to play in this life. Embrace your personal power, freedom, and purpose with this whimsical art and thoughtful questions on each of the 52 cards of this oracle. Use the insight messages and spreads in the guidebook to delve deeper into your intuitive self-knowledge and innate connection to nature as a mirror and teacher. Okay. Let's take a look. This artwork's very beautiful. Love the inside of the box. This is really nice quality for mass market. This is a Hay House deck. So let's take off this little paper. Just toss that over here. So these are the backs. We've got this pretty black and white. It's not gilded or edged or anything, which is nice. I'm really hating a lot of the cheap gold gilding that mass market decks are doing. Like just skip that. Leave it plain so we can just edge it ourselves. That's how I feel. All right, so I'm not gonna go through this whole thing. We're just gonna kind of go through like a preview. And again, some of you have probably already seen this deck a lot because it's been out for a while, but it's new to me. So it looks like we have an illustration here, an animal. We've got a title, so it's a bald eagle. We have a keyword of soar and a question, am I ready to be seen? So if that's the format of the cards, I'm really enjoying that because again, there's so many jumping off points. You could just use the keyword. You can use maybe this question as a journal prompt. And I like how it's not just, the title is like the animal, bald eagle. I'm not great with animal identification. So like if the card just said bald eagle, I wouldn't really know what to do with it. So I appreciate that. Okay, so now we've got beaver, keyword build. What am I integrating? So I am really liking this setup. I do tend to struggle with animal decks, but the way this is set up, I think this would be a lot easier for me because I have these jumping off points. Play with coyote, what energizes me? These are great keywords. Turn for dragonfly. What is next in my becoming? Oh, these are good. Eastern tiger swallowtail, emerge. What am I opening into? These are lovely. So let's kind of jump ahead. We've got deer mouse with nest. Would more tenderness help? Aw. And it looks like we're color coded. I'm wondering if there are suits here. So this is a great blue heron with reflect. What does standing still reveal? Oh, that's so good. Great horned owl with here. What am I listening for? Let's skip ahead. Cottonwood tree, keyword glitter. What gifts await? Yeah, we've got different colors. I'm very curious what that means. We've got a box turtle with carry. What is always mine? So I'm just like, let's just pull like a random card, and I just want to see what the guidebook says. So we have pulled the badger. Keyword defend. Am I fully claiming my authority? So let's see. We're going to take a look at the guidebook real quick. So it does look like we have like suits or categories. So we have, oh, I like that. So category of do, know, feel, and claim. That's nice. And then we also have celestial cards. So let's see here, badger, and we also, the table of contents, I guess it doesn't go by, is there a way to know which suit this is? So this is claim, badger 104. So let's just see. So this is how much information you get. So we kind of go through it, and we end with a reflection question or journal prompt. How can you be a firm advocate for yourself at all times and in all circumstances? How does it feel? How does it make you feel to read that statement? No matter what, no matter who, every being has a right of self-sovereignty over their body and energy field. So these, I don't know, I really like this. So this is a nice meaty guidebook. So again, I'm not going to go through all of this right now. If you would like to see me personally do a walkthrough of this deck and a reading, just let me know in the comments below. But do expect to see this. Maybe I'll use this for September's tarot edit because I'm really intrigued by this. So this is the Prairie Majesty Oracle, Explore Your Sovereign Nature by Kara Simmons. All right, next by Kara Simmons. I've been really intrigued by this one. This is the Song of the Grandmothers. This is a 66 card oracle deck and guidebook. And let's read what this is about. So nature sings the song of life from creation to destruction. The timeless melody invites us to trust the rhythm, sing along, and dance to the music echoing in our hearts. The 66 botanical, animal, and elemental grandmothers in this oracle help us tune in and remember we are wise, connected, and supported. Regardless of age or gender, anyone can embody the dynamic, expansive flow of grandmother love. I love this idea of grandmother love. This is probably such a healing deck, which of course will probably pair so nicely with the Gentle Tarot. So how to cast spell, dream, believe, imagine, ask, open the pathways. Lovely. So we have got the little plastic we will take off. And again, I'm not going to go through this whole deck. We're just going to preview. Look at these beautiful backs. This like mosaic tile, rainbow tile situation. Not gilded, which is a nice plain edge. So you can leave it that way or you can edge it yourself, which is really nice. So let's see here. So it looks like each card we have a grandmother of some type. So we have grandmother amethyst, keyword enoughness, and then we've got a little message down here. Child, you are beloved, a gem prized by all, your worth immeasurable. We'll just go through a few of these. So we've got grandmother butterfly with transformation, Love your present self. Makeover outgrown perception. Life's too short to wait. Are these haikus? The pendulum swings. Yeah, I think they are. I think these are haikus. So we've got Grandmother Lavender with homeostasis. The pendulum swings to and fro, seeking balance. Yep. What feels right to you. Oh, these are so lovely. Grandmother Peppermint with a reset. Aromatic lift. Expand your inside senses. Inhale, exhale, love. This feels so grounded and so loving and nurturing, and that like maternal energy, whether you're looking for mother or grandmother energy, or just even Mother Nature energy. This is really lovely. So Grandmother Prickly Pear Cactus with individuality. Embrace your different, lovable because it's yours. No one else compares. Oh, so good. So Grandmother Primrose with self-trust. Give yourself credit, one choice at a time. Repeat. Learn to trust yourself. So I'm just going to stop there, and I'm just curious what the guidebook has to say. This is a nice chunk of a guidebook. I love Mari's artwork, so that feels really special. So let's take a look at Grandmother Primrose. So that's kind of how much information we get for each. So it talks a little bit about primrose flowers, the meaning of it. Grandmother Primrose wants to bolster you in overcoming any doubt that stands in the way of you and your best advisor, confidant, and protector. Although she guarantees you can trust yourself, she knows this is meaningless unless you believe it too. And then we've got like an actual message, I guess, from this grandmother energy, which is really sweet. And we have our haiku again. So that's really lovely. So we've got, are there suits in here? I think there are. Yeah, so we have the suit of self-love. That's so nice. Harmony, growth, possibility, service, and destruction. Oh, so good. We have Kara's story. I'm really interested to read all of this now. Just a little bit more about grandmother energy. Using this deck, again, with the suits here. And I guess we have blank cards. Your deck comes with 6 blank cards to personalize with anyone who feels like a grandmother to you. Aww. Through drawing, doodling, or writing words. Create cards for ancestors, loved ones who have crossed over, spirit guides, other aspects of nature, or anyone you choose. That's so nice. I'm definitely going to do that. Suggested spreads, grandmother's house, that's cute. Grandmother's garden. How to work with it with the Prairie Majesty Oracle. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to use these for September's tarot edit. I've already decided. I'm very excited about these. So let me know if you would like to see a full walkthrough of this deck with me. Again, I know these are out there already, but if you would like to see, you know, just my kind of hot takes with them and to do a reading, let me know. So this is the Song of the Grandmothers Oracle by Kara Simmons and Mari in the Sky. Okay, so the rest of these are mass market, and most of these I don't think are out yet. So let's just get into them. So let's do the rock pool decks first. So let's kind of pull these out. Okay. So the first rock pool deck that was sent to me is the Dark Magic Oracle. So this says, Reveal the Light Within. This is by Fiona Horn, illustrated by Jess Abella. So it says here, life is magic in all its light and dark. This deck is a tool for exploring deeper levels of personal evolution. It addresses the darker aspects of our lives, the difficult emotions, the less popular choices. It is for those who can't be stereotyped. This oracle is ideal for people who want to heal their inner child so they can live a more empowered and positive life. Every card features a spell or ritual, as well as suggestions for daily magical practice to help you heal and process life's lessons. So this is a 36 card deck. Again, this is rock pool. Really pretty cover. We've got a little bit of, that's not spot gloss, that's just fingerprints. but we do have some spot gloss here with the title, and this is one of those like velvety kind of like rose petally finishes, which feels really nice in my hands. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Okay, so again, not going to go through this whole thing, but if you would like, let me know and I can certainly do that. So these are the backs. We've got these little like pentagrams here. This is gilded in a silver. And let's just do a little sampling of cards. So we've got Empower, Trust Your Inner Vision. Step, Don't Be Afraid to Move and Change. So already I'm noticing the artwork is like more photographic, and yes, there are some like, I guess like digital manipulation type pieces here, but it looks like it's not like heavily manipulated. I feel like this would go really nicely with something like the Somnia Tarot, because I know that's a photographic deck. Or what's that other one? It's photographic. Tarot of the Drowning World, the one where they're in like bathtubs and it's like filled with like flowers and different things. I feel like that could look really nice together. So this is Cocoon, Consider Your Source. Yeah, see, this is giving me like Somnia Tarot vibes. Rescue, Help Another to Help Yourself. Identity, Make Your Own Choices. Friends Forever, Grow Together Individually. Familiar, Bond with Your Spirit Animal. Fly, Be Free to Know You Are Loved. I could also see this going really nicely with the Dream Keepers Tarot, which I do have. That would look really nice too. That was kind of giving me this vibe here. So Strength, Nurture Your Diverse Talents. Unseen, Trust Your Growing Potential. We'll do one more. Ooh, this one's spooky. We've got the little like plague doctor masks. Victorious, It is Good to Ask for Help. Yes, one more. Masked, Honor Your Authenticity. So yeah, this is a total of 36 cards. I'm definitely gonna use this come October, November, definitely in my practice with like my journaling. So pretty excited about that. This is the guidebook, nice size. So this is 156 pages, and it looks like for each card we have like a little color image of the card, the keyword, the write-up of what it means. We also have shadow work, and it looks like we actually have like questions you can answer as well as a daily practice. Do we have that for all of them? Yeah, so this is a very shadow work forward deck, which I really enjoy. And we've got daily practices too. So I really am quite excited to work with this one for the darker half of the year. So this is the Dark Magic Oracle, Reveal the Light Within. This is a rock pool deck. I don't think this is out yet. I'd have to double check. But again, let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a full walkthrough of that, and I'm happy to do that. All right, so let me move some stuff here. So another rock pool deck that was sent to me early review is the Healing Heart Oracle, Love Letters to Your Soul. So this is by Ina Segal and illustrated by Jenna Della Battaglia. So this is one of those like opens like this. So I'm going to read the back. Recognize the beautiful, creative, fun, joyful aspects of your heart and give them wings to shine. Ina Segal, best-selling author of Secret Language of Your Body, Heal Yourself reading cards, and Mystical Healing reading cards, has created this healing oracle to help you face the pain and trauma you carry in your heart from past hurts. So already, this feels like a deck for me because I have a lot of that. We have all experienced hurt, rejection, confusion, loss, and fear in our hearts, and these cards will enable you to reconnect with your heart on all levels. They offer you a glimpse into where your heart is at in your life's journey, and what you can do to create more aliveness, wholeness, and love, especially after any difficult or painful experiences. The artwork on each card is beautifully illustrated by Jenna Della Battaglia, the best-selling artist behind the Goddess Power Oracle, the Spirit Animal Oracle, Richly symbolic, these images call on the divine to help the human heart heal. Okay, so this is 36 cards and guidebook, again, by Rockpool. Lovely box here. So let's open that up. And it says here, send healing love letters to your heart and build your inner strength. I love this. I feel like there's not enough heart healing decks, and I know that sounds weird because people probably think there are, but like ones that, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but so far, because I haven't looked at this deck yet, but I saw some things online and it felt like it was something I wanted to use. And just really focusing on that healing element. So these backs are pretty. We've got the gold gilding. So already I can see here that, okay, we're starting it. These are out of order. Okay, so we've got the keywords and the titles on the side. So this is Don't Give Up on Love, Heart. What do you desire? Okay, so I guess these are all different types of hearts. So Beautiful Heart, Open Your Wings and Fly. Betrayed Heart, risk opening up to life and love. So I think if you've gone through any type of like relationship challenges, trauma, things like that, I think this could be a great healing deck if you want to use that for journaling. So we have Rebellious Heart, think for yourself. Prospering Heart, look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. Unseen Heart, you are significant. Oh, that's a good one. Longing Heart, value what you have and more will appear. Hungry Heart, awaken the true song of the heart. Deep Heart, believe in divine destiny. We'll do one more. Forgiving Heart, don't let the past imprison you in the present. Well, some of these are calling me out, huh? So this is going to be a journaling deck for me, 100%. So let's take a quick look at the guidebook. This guidebook is about 83 pages. So let's see here. So we've got our table of contents. So yeah, every title is like a type of heart. Hurt Heart, Worthy Heart, Unseen Heart, Rebellious Heart. So I really like that idea. We got a little introduction, how to use the cards. Again, 1 card reading. 2, 3, 4 card choice reading, making choices, and then we just go right into the cards. So like for each card we have a like color image of the card, the title, Hurt Heart, I See You, and it looks like the write-up is like a message to the heart, Dear Hurt Heart, which is actually quite sweet because I think we have that for every one of these. So it's kind of like a letter to your heart and then a heart healing message. And I think we have that for all of them. Yeah. So this feels really lovely. And I think I could definitely use some of this. So I'm excited to use this as a journaling deck for me. So let me know if you would like to see a full walkthrough of this deck. I'm happy to do that. Just to also show you here, we've got the ribbon insert, so we'll put that in. So yeah, comment down below if you would like to see a full kind of comprehensive walkthrough and reading with the Healing Heart Oracle. All right, so other Rockpool decks. So I have 2 from creator Sam Rook, who you probably all know. I absolutely adore Sam Rook's artwork. We have the Valoria Tarot, which is the mass market deck of the Penelope's Tarot. So it was just renamed, and this one literally came this morning, and I was like, oh, I gotta include this in my video. This is her Sweet Forager's Tarot, so that's separate. So we're just gonna do like a quick little peek at this, because this one I actually wanted to do a walkthrough with the Penelope's Tarot just to see if there's any differences, because I'm not sure if there are. So stay tuned for that. That one I'm definitely doing. The backs, I'm pretty sure, are the same. These are edged in hot pink, where if I remember correctly, Penelope's Tarot is edged in like a baby blue, I want to say. So again, I'll just give you a little sneak peek of some of these. This deck is so sweet. This one will be, I will be doing a full walkthrough and side-by-side with Penelope's Tarot, so stay tuned for that one. And I'm not sure if there's any changes to the artwork, so that will be interesting to see. This deck is a little bit pippish, but like her illustration style is so cute. Like I just love it. So sweet, so childlike. I think her decks are so great for like inner child work and like inner teenager work. So that is the Valoria Tarot. Again, I will be doing a full side-by-side of that with Penelope's Tarot. And one thing I am really excited about is this comes with a guidebook. Little cute chunker of a guidebook, and her indie edition did not. So I'm just curious to see like what she wrote in there. So we're gonna take a look at that in that video more up close. So that is Valoria's Tarot by Samantha Rook. This is a rock pool deck, and I didn't read what it was about, so for those of you who don't know, I can read that. This sweet deck takes a look at what we perceive femininity to be, especially in tarot, and challenges it. Its cheerful and soft artwork encourages readers to find the bright side in the worst circumstances. Feminine energy can be strong and powerful, yet vulnerable and emotional. And Valoria's Tarot takes the traditional gender binary in tarot and encourages the reader to take a new perspective on what feminine energy means. I love that. So stay tuned for that walkthrough and side-by-side. All right, so another Sam Rook deck that, again, literally just came today. So excited to share this one. This is the Sweet Forager's Tarot. Let's see what this one's all about. So this says, travel with the Fool through the enchanted forest. As you journey with the Sweet Forager, a diverse cast of fairies, magicians, and other beings will help you with your life's hurdles. Gain new perspective and discover unique spreads to improve your intuitive reading. A whimsical, captivating tarot to use yourself or gift to another. All right. So I'm pretty excited about Sam's stuff, so I'm definitely going to be doing a full walkthrough of this. So we're just going to do a little sneak peek here. We've got a nice little chunker of a guidebook. These are the cute backs. And this is such a nice size too. Like I want to say this is this bridge size or even like Lenormand size? I love small decks. This is edged in like a hot like lime green. And I'm just gonna show some of the images because again, I'm gonna do a comprehensive walkthrough of this. So we do have some renaming. So the High Priestess is the Divine. The Empress, interesting image here for the Empress and the Emperor. Oh, I like this death card. That's so cute. Sun, Four of Wands, King of Wands, Five of Daggers, Nine of Daggers, Two of Cups, so cute, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Crystals, Eight of Crystals, Knight, Queen, and King. So that I'm really excited about. Stay tuned for a full walkthrough of that. Hopefully I can get that out probably next week, I'm gonna say. But very excited about that. And this little chunker of a guidebook. And it looks like we've got almost like a story. Like the write-ups are like a story, like a fairy tale story. We've got some spreads in here. Okay. Really excited about this one. Stay tuned for Sweet Forager's Tarot. Okay, so now I have two decks that were sent to me by Insight Editions. The first one we have here is the Dark Crystal Tarot. So this box, first of all, beautiful. You can see the spot gloss here. So this is illustrated by what's his name? Is it, oh, Tomas Hiho? He's the same illustrator or artist of the Tarot del Toro, which I have and I absolutely love. So already I know I'm going to love the artwork. I have not seen the Dark Crystal probably since the 80s or early 90s, so I'm going to need to watch this again. I remember really liking it as a kid, but I don't really remember it. So these characters, like, I kind of don't remember, but I need to watch it again. And I love this artwork. It's just so mystical, magical, beautiful illustrative style. I'm wondering if it's Pippish, because I know his other deck for the Tarot del Toro is Pippish. And it looks like it is, so that's fine. I actually really like his other deck, despite it being Pippish. So we got King of Vials. These are really pretty illustrations. Like, really pretty. I like these a lot. Stones, Vials. Let's see what else we have. Gems. I'm wondering what gems is. Wands, maybe? Curious now. Let me know if you want to see a full walkthrough of this one. Look at the inside of the box. This is so sweet. I really, actually, I might go ahead and watch the Dark Crystal again for the first time in 30 plus years, and then do a walkthrough of this. I think that could be fun. So let's just take a look at the guidebook here. So we've got our majors and minors. Welcome to the Age of Wonder. So shards are wands, vials are cups, stones are swords. That's interesting. I would assume that was pentacles, and gems are pentacles. Okay. And then it does tell us the character names. So the Fool is Jen, the Magician Onika. See, I don't remember any of this. Like, literally, I don't remember any of this. I love the illustrations though. Like, it's so fantastical. So, okay, this is how much we have for the majors. Let's see what we have for the minors. So the minors we have, it's a little bit smaller, but we do have upright and reversed. And then in the back, dream fasting with your deck. I don't know what that means, but that's interesting. So we've got a spread, preparing to read tarot, another spread, a couple spreads. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna rewatch Dark Crystal, because just the beauty of this deck has really intrigued me. Actually, I'll read the back too. So let the wonder of Jim Henson's classic film, The Dark Crystal, guide you through the tarot practice with this official card deck and guidebook. Illustrated by world-renowned artist Thomas Hiho, this beautiful deck features enchanting all-new illustrations of Jim Henson's iconic characters and creatures, including Jen, Kira, Augra, and Fizgig, offering an accessible entry point for anyone new to tarot, as well as a rewarding experience for lifelong practitioners. This deck and guidebook set is a must-have for any fan of the Dark Crystal. So if you are a fan of the Dark Crystal, let me know what you think of this. And if, if you want a full walkthrough, let me know. I'm really happy to do that. Okay, so I have two more decks. One more from Insight Editions. We have the Necronomicon Tarot deck and guidebook. Again, look at the beauty of this box. We have this really big, like, spot gloss image here. And I'm going to read the back. Let the Necronomicon guide you with this epic tarot deck and accompanying book filled with stunning original artwork inspired by the dark, fantastical visions of H.P. Lovecraft. So I actually am not, like, super well versed with H.P. Lovecraft, but I am really intrigued what this deck could offer. And again, I'm not going to go through the whole deck. We're just going to do a little preview. These are the backs, not gilded or edged. Okay, so already I see Magician is renamed as Manipulation. High Priestess is Imagination. The Empress is Growth. So these are interesting, and I do like this artwork, actually. So this could be really cool to get to know, I think, even if you're not like a full H.P. Lovecraft like fanatic. So it looks like all the majors are renamed. Shame and Decay. Look at these. Oh, this is such a spooky deck. The Void. Okay, so our minors, we've got books. I do really like this artwork, like a lot. Torches, which I'm guessing are wands. Beakers, which I'm guessing is cups. This is really beautiful artwork. And pentacles. So I guess books are swords, which would make sense. Really lovely artwork. Let's just take a quick look at the guidebook. Oh my gosh, this video is 51 minutes long. Quick look at the guidebook. So, contents, we got a little introduction, understanding your tarot deck, works of H.P. Lovecraft, and we go right into the cards. Not a whole lot here. We've got a little bit about the image, upright and reverse meaning, and then we go into our minors. So let me know, you all, if you would like a full walkthrough of the Necronomicon Tarot deck and guidebook by Insight Editions. I'm going to play around with this obviously in October, so you'll probably see more of this on my Instagram. Okay, one more deck, and then I have some empties, like empties of products. So if that part doesn't interest you, you can just head on out. Okay, so the last deck I wanted to share is the Oracle of Pluto. So this is a 55 card exploration of the undiscovered self. So this is very much a shadow work type deck. So this is written by Aubrey Hudeshell, illustrated by Rose Ides. So let's take a look. Really, really pretty box and like nice like magnetic opening. I love how the book slides out and you can keep it right here and the cards kind of just slide out right there. So this deck is really interesting. I did already kind of open it up and shuffle it. I haven't used it yet. These are the backs, not gilded or edged, but again, I love this artwork. I love this color palette. So basically, these are all like animals with like hand shadow puppets. So I'm guessing that's really playing on the shadow work theme. The only thing that like I don't love, or not, it's not that I don't love, but I struggle with, it's just the keyword of the figure. So this is like a shadow for a house cat, but I wish there was like what does that mean? So I'm gonna have to rely on the guidebook, which is fine. I think this artwork is really interesting. So I am excited to get to know this as a shadow work deck. So let me know what you think of this one. I think it's so interesting. I love Rose's artwork. She's actually doing a deck with Serpent Fire, Devaney Wolf. They have been working on a deck together, which hasn't been out yet, but it's this illustrative style, which I think is really beautiful. Let's just like look at a card. So this is Cub. So let's just see in the guidebook. Again, nice little chunk. So let's see here. This is not in order either. So Cub, that's interesting that this is not in alphabetical order, if you can see. Table of contents, not in alphabetical order, which I don't love that, but that's okay. Cub, page 69, okay. So this is what we get. So the meaning is inner child. So I kind of wish that was on here. Maybe I could go ahead and add them on. But like inner child is a keyword I could definitely work with. So we've got all this information about the inner child. And then further reflection. So it looks like we have some kind of like shadow work prompts. So I do like that. I think this is really interesting and I want to figure out how to use this. I do think intuitively I might already, without even really working with this yet, I think I'm going to add keywords on here. I'm going to do that. So let me know what you think of that deck, and let me know if you would like to see a full walkthrough of this deck and like even a sample collective reading. So that's Oracle of Pluto. Card exploration of the undiscovered self. Oh, I didn't read this, did I? Get in touch with your deepest self using shadow work as your guide. So this is definitely a shadow work deck. Shadow work, the exploration of the darker side of oneself and the world, is a powerful tool for self-transformation and exploration, using Plutonian archetypes and ethereal shadow puppet-inspired figures, which is super interesting. Author Aubrey Houdeshell and illustrator Rose Ides guide you through this potent process of personal revolution. Really interesting. So this is another shadow work deck. I feel like I have a couple shadowy decks here. So we'll see how that one goes. Again, comment down below if you would like a full walkthrough of that. Okay, you all, we are almost there. If you are not interested in Witchy product empties, go ahead and exit the video now. But because I've been doing my no buy year, that's kind of been something that's been really enjoyable for me. So I just wanted to share because it just feels very, very satisfying. Okay, so the first two products that I have finished completely, this is a kind of a witchy brand called Luna and Quartz. So I finished their hibiscus rose. It's like just like a facial spray. I was using this as like just like a face kind of like mister, and it was also great to like set your makeup. So this one was hibiscus, rose hydrosol, and rose quartz chips in here. So I should take those chips out before I recycle this, but I really enjoyed that. And of course, I got this was a body oil. I'm very into body oils as of late. So this one is called Enchantress, and you could see, you know, they have different like some stones, some like flower petals. This one was really nice. I have a couple more to use from Luna and Quartz, but I finished this one and that was super satisfying. I have two different teas I finished. I am obsessed with this brand, Club Magic Hour. This is their Bohemian Breakfast Black Tea. I found that this is such a great alternative to coffee. It smells so good. I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, and then if I need more, I will usually switch to tea. And this has some, let's see, what are the black tea, black currant fruit. So it has a little bit of a fruitiness, a darkness to it. This was so lovely. Really enjoy that. And I have a bigger package of it that I'm working through, but I finished this and that was super satisfying. I also finished this like tea pouch. This was from the New Moon Tea Company. This is the High Priestess tea. I got this back in a Goddess Provisions box a while back, but I finally worked through it, this loose leaf, and this was very minty forwards. This had spearmint, raspberry leaf, lemon balm, hibiscus, lemongrass, and rosemary. Let's see if it still has a scent. It does. If you've ever drank the Tazo or Tazo brand tea, the Zen tea, that's what this reminded me of. So I don't even know if this company still exists anymore because this tea was pretty, like I've had it for a while, but if they're still around, I would get it again. So I'm going to actually probably look up New Moon Tea Company and see if they're still around, but I finished that and that was enjoyable. And the last thing I wanted to share, I'm very big into body scrubs as well, and Witch Baby soaps is like my favorite brand, and they're actually local. So they're a New Jersey based company. There's one right near me in Red Bank. So I go through one of these jars probably once a month. So this is literally like 4 months worth of body scrubs that I've been saving to do this video. This is Lucy Purr. This was a ginger ale and cherry scent. It literally, smelling it reminds me of like a cherry 7-Up or like a Shirley Temple. That's what this smells like. So I loved this one. This was like a cult classic as of recently. These scrubs are so good. Like, this is not an affiliate or anything, but like, try these scrubs out. This is amazing. So we have Lucy Purr. We also had here 1111, which was Cherry Blossom and Rosé. This one was a nice spring scent. It really did have that like kind of like cherry floral scent. This was nice. I would buy this again too. I would buy the Lucy Purr as well. Next we had Tea Room. This was tea leaves and perfume. This was very much like, I love the little like write-ups on the back too. Step into the tea room and see what the fortune holds for you. Sit down for a spell with the refreshing aroma of tea leaves, springtime blossoms, and perfume drifting through the parlor. This gentle scrub is made with exfoliating sugar and delicate roses for sweet and glowing skin. Let's see if I remember what this one smells like. Yeah, this one smells like your grandmother's parlor and like her reading tarot cards to you for the first time. That's what this one smells like, or like an old metaphysical shop, which you can either love or hate. I have a fondness of that scent, so this one was really fun. Would buy that again. And then this one, Blood and Milk. This is one of my favorite scents for summer. I just finished this one up, so this is Blood Orange and Coconut Milk, and it smells like the mix between like a tropical pina colada with like tropical sunscreen, like you're wearing like the tropical fruity sunscreen. This is so nice. And this one, because it has coconut milk and coconut oil in it, it's like so moisturizing and hydrating for your skin. So I loved those. So those are my empties. And then yeah, this was like a crazy long video. Because I've just been piling up things that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get to it. So let me know what you think of all the things. Let me know if you want to see a walkthrough of anything in particular. And I will see you all in the next video. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to pile up my decks here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And again, don't forget to comment down below if there's anything you would like to see in more detail. All right, thanks so much for sticking with me for this hour-long video, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.